Morning, everyone. It is Eric with Boudreaux's Backyard Bees and Honey. Today is February the 10th. It is right at 69 degrees. It's a little bit foggy out here this morning. It's not the best conditions. But today's video, we'll be going through the hive we did the Demaree split on and go from there. I honestly think the hive was not strong enough to do the Demaree split on it. So with that being said, we're probably going to maybe break it down and go back to 2 double deeps, depending on how it looks. They say when you do a Demaree split, your queen notices that 90% of her brood's gone and she goes into hyperdrive. So if that's the case, we might keep it like it is, but I'm not 100% sure exactly what that queen did. She is a new queen from last year. Big old rabbit just took off right there. That's how you know you're in a country in Louisiana right there. So pretty much that's the video we're going to do today, is going through the Demaree split, see what it looks like. We'll go from hive body to hive body just to see what we got going on. So as of today, we're on day number 6. So we should have queen cells in the top brood boxes. We'll cut them out, get them out of there, and go from there. Another thing I want to bring up to y'all guys, if you're watching me from southeast Louisiana, start looking for your swarm cells. I had a friend of mine that's in the bee club with me, and she had a hive swarm on her yesterday. So I went and give her a hand with her hive. We went through it. I did find swarm cells. So I took a couple of frames of brood of all the queen cells that I could see. I removed them except 1 or 2, which I put inside of a deep, and I brought that to the house, and I just gave that hive over there more room for them to grow in. I looked for her queen. I couldn't find the queen, but the bees went back inside the hive. So I'm hoping the queen's inside the hive over there, but like I said, they had so many bees in that hive is that I couldn't find her. There was absolutely too many bees, and I'm pretty sure her queen was not marked. So that's another reason why I mark my queens, because it is so much easier to find the queen if you have a marked queen. So if you're getting just into beekeeping, that is a good thing to mark your queens. All right, guys, let's get inside the hive and see what we got going on. All right, guys, so we are 6 days into making this Demaree split. So we're just going to go through the top 2 brood boxes, which is right here, and see if there's any queen cells inside of it. All right, let's go through it. See what we got going on. And I see that we did put the candy board back on top, and really and truthfully there's not much candy left in here, maybe about a pound of sugar. All right, so let's go through these hives. The first box, see what we got going on. So this is completely blank. We're gonna stick this to the side. Well, drawn out, nothing in it, no honey, no nothing. Same thing with this. Nothing in there. Yep, so it looks like the top box is nothing but space now. So with that being said, this box is definitely coming off. We got some pollen right here. A little bit of pollen, bees buried on it. So we're gonna take this and put this towards the back of the hive, so I know that frame can go inside of the brood box, because chances are we're probably gonna be breaking it back down to a double deep, because it's not looking that great. Yep, there's not much of nothing inside this top box, but I'm very curious just to see what that queen did at the bottom. That's another frame of bees bread right here. So I'll stick that to the back also. We'll put this one back in, and we'll take this top deep off. So this box right here is where they're going to have the queen cells, if there's queen cells. Alright, so let's give girls a little smoke, run them down. Let me check y'all, make sure y'all can see now. I could probably move y'all up closer to the camera so y'all can see. Alright, let's look and see what we got on this. So there's nothing on here whatsoever. This frame is pretty much blank. Alright, so we have honey on this one. Honey and bees braid on this one. A lot of pollen. And I see eggs. So something's not right. And let me go back and look at that frame again, because I saw just single eggs. Just single eggs should mean that it's just, yep, it's single eggs per. Let me see if I can get y'all to see that. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up or not, but okay, let me see. And these cells right there, which you probably cannot see, it's single eggs in there. So that is how you can tell if the queen, if it's a queen or a working laying worker, if they're single eggs. But I don't understand how that queen went through the queen excluder at the bottom, and she did come up through the thing. But I do have queen cells on this frame right here, so we're gonna destroy. Yep, see, we got, so we got a queen cell here, so that needs to be, and it's already capped, so you got to kill that. This right here is a queen cell, that's got to get done. That right here is a queen cell. This right here is a cup, and there's nothing inside of it. Okay, so we're definitely going to drop this hive that back down to a double deep. They're getting a little testy with me, so let's give them a little smoke, calm them down. So I'm curious to see if we can find a queen up here, or did she get inside the honey supers at the bottom and start laying? There's no telling. There's no way, as y'all can know, a queen is not going to emerge in 6 days and start laying. But with that being said, those cells might have been just laid up from the original queen that might be in the bottom box, and they did not have enough worker bees up here to take care of that brood. So maybe and truthfully, those eggs are just dead eggs. So that is a very good possibility right there, that can be the issue. So yeah. So let's see what we can move out, because I got 2 frame of pollen. So this is a blank. Alright, so I got bees bread right here that we're putting in. It's going to be honey. That's going to be honey. I'm going to put the other bees bread, which is right here. Alright, so this should be 10 frames, and it is. I'm just going to space them out right now like we need to. So when I stick it on the hive at the bottom, So that goes to show us right there, guys. It is absolutely can't even speak. Absolutely too early to do a Demaree split over here in Southeast Louisiana right now. So that is a lesson learned. Yep, there's nothing in here. I see this is the one that didn't really draw it out yet. So we'll just pull this off. Now the next box right here is the honey super, which is drawn out. So if that queen came up, I should have eggs inside of here. All right, so let's go straight to the center and check it out. So I got bees working it, but no eggs. Same thing. They fixing the wax from when I extracted honey, but there's no eggs. So that is a good thing. So we can break that loose, pull that to the side. So yeah, this hive was just originally 2 week. Oh, y'all probably didn't even see none of that. I'm sorry, guys. So yep, all the bees are in the bottom, 100%. That's where they at. So we're gonna smoke them down, see what this queen did, and just to see if she actually went hyperdrive and actually started laying up frames like crazy. With that being said, that would be great if she would have went in there and started laying up crazy. That would have helped us out with getting more brood. So nothing on this one, just drawn out frame. Same thing with this. This is drawn out, no eggs. Okay. This is the bees bred. I'm looking for the queen also. She's not on that frame. Okay, let's pick this one up, see what we got on this. So we got brood here. Looking for the queen. I don't see the queen on this side, but I seen something in the middle right here that I don't know exactly what it is. I don't know if this is a queen cell right here. Make sure there's nothing in it. And it was a queen cup, but nothing was in the cup. So we're just gonna take that out of there. I want to make sure they ain't got nothing that they can actually make a swarm cell out of right now. Knowing what I know now, that if your bees are ready to swarm, they got enough drones out there to successfully make that queen. But I don't want my bees to swarm because I want there's my queen right here, guys. There she is, right there. Let me make sure there's no cups or nothing on here. And she's in here laying pretty good, I see. So we did give her 2 frames of brood, I remember that. I want to check this frame right here just to see what we got on it. And she did lay up in here. I see the eggs. Checking the back side on this. I see a couple of eggs, but not much. All right, so that goes to show me right there that the girls here are not strong enough to do a Demaree split to produce a lot of honey for us. So, lesson learned, that you need to wait until you have 2 frames, I'm sorry, not 2 frames, 2 double deeps, I would suggest, with bees packed out to do the Demaree split. All right, so that is something we just learned all together. And I'm gonna put this other deep back on top. This one right here has drawn out comb and the bees bred, so they can actually start raising those young. Trying to just level up the box, and that's good. So with that being said, I'm going to put the sugar back on top like that. This will give them some stores in there. So it was definitely a failure, but lesson learned that the queen did not really go in hyperdrive to produce more brood. Maybe it's a lack of resources coming in, pollen, nectar, and all that. That's very possible. So there we go. There's our results for the Demaree split. It wasn't that great. All right, guys.